Hello everyone, I'm P. Bachchan. Welcome to this course Electronics Engineering. Course code is BECG 0001. This is an introductory lecture in which we will try to explore the course objectives, course contents, course outcomes which are expected at the end of this course, and of course the learning resources which will be helpful in deep and thorough understanding of this course. Before we actually look into the course contents, we should first understand why this course is important and plays a very vital role in our routine life. In this technological era, we all are surrounded with very handy and efficient modern day electronic devices, which makes end users' life very efficient and effortless. For example, if we talk about the personal assistants, we use mobile phones, laptops, notepads, wearable devices for health and fitness tracking. In the household equipments, we all are using fully automatic washing machines, digital televisions, digital display based devices, and many more. So, here I have given some of the most prominent electronic devices which either we are using or we are expected to use in the coming future due to the technological advancement of electronic industry. So the first one is the wearables. So wearable devices continuously monitor and track users' preferences and habits. Applications include smartwatches, AR/VR goggles, wireless earbuds, etc. The second one is smart home devices such as thermostats, coffee makers, smart lights, smart televisions to learn users' habit, to develop automated home support for everyday tasks. So they will be very helpful in access control and personal comforts. Third one is the smart city based electronic devices. So smart city means which integrates all levels of municipal services that are becoming safer and more convenient places to live. So these applications include smart energy grids, which includes the use of electronic meters, smart street light, which can be remotely controlled, and for the public safety and surveillance applications, we can use smart public transportation. The next one shown here is the smart industry. In the industrial application also, there is a very important role played by the electronic devices. So these devices include autonomous manufacturing robots for rapid production of the products, and the automated supply chain management for the analysis and real-time data analysis and machine-to-machine sensors to optimize the operations, and predictive maintenance sensors which can be used for preventing costly errors and the workplace injuries. So all of this is possible only when we deeply understand the behavioral and application oriented aspects of basic as well as advanced electronic components which we use in modern day electronic devices. So here the course objective in which this course is broadly categorized into analog components, understanding of the analog components, as well the understanding of digital components and their applications. So the objectives are to familiar with the principle and theory of semiconductor materials, to facilitate the understanding of all the analog components such as p-n junction diodes, bipolar junction transistor and its variants, operational amplifier, and then its applications. To facilitate the understanding of digital logic fundamentals, which includes digital logic gates considered as the basic components for digital circuits and their applications. Next is the course contents and syllabus. So this whole syllabus for electronics engineering is divided into two modules. In the first module, we have started with the basic semiconductor materials, which are considered as the most suitable materials for the construction of electronic devices. And there are some parameters which are used for transport phenomena in semiconductors. Then we will start our discussion with the first electronic device, which is junction diodes. Their construction, operational characteristics, and then the applications, which includes rectifiers, clippers, clampers, voltage regulators, voltage multipliers, and Zener diode as voltage regulator, regulated power supply. The next device, which is the enhanced version of PN junction diode, is bipolar junction transistor. So we will try to discuss construction, operation, and different configuration and characteristics. In the second module, we will continue with our discussion of bipolar junction transistor in order to design biasing circuits that can be used for amplification, and different variants of transistor, which includes field effect transistors and MOSFETs. The analog part of electronic devices will be ended with the operational amplifiers, which is a very prominent electronic component which can be used for several applications, and it is made up of several number of transistors. So we will discuss the characteristics and construction of operational amplifier, and we will try to design some of the basic circuits in the applications like buffers, adder, subtractor, integrator, and differentiator. In the second part, which is the digital electronics part, as we all know that nowadays the whole world is converted into digital form. Everyone is using digital devices because of its large advantages, which includes features of programmability and flexibility and efficient usage. So in this, we will try to explore number systems, binary addition, subtraction, and how computer performs subtraction in the form of ones and twos complements. The Boolean algebra, which is used for also known as binary algebra. The basic components by which we can design digital circuits known as logic gates, and we will try to realize and minimize or simplify these Boolean expressions using Boolean postulates and Boolean algebra. So this is all about the syllabi for the course Electronics Engineering. Next is learning resources. In the learning resources, the textbook is Electronic Devices and Circuit Theory by Robert L. Boylsted and Nishelsky. So most of the syllabus will be covered in this book. And for the deep understanding, we can also refer one book for Digital Fundamentals, Digital Design by Morris Mano. The other books are Operational Amplifier and Linear Integrated Circuits by Gaikwad and Circuit Devices and Systems by R.J. Smith. In the course outcomes, at the end of this course, you are expected to understand the basics of semiconductors, p-n junction diodes with its characteristics, apply the basics of diodes which you have studied in this course to design rectifiers and analyze clippers, clampers, voltage regulator based circuits, understand the concepts of bipolar junction transistor and its variants like field effect transistor and MOSFETs, and then apply this concept to design and analyze DC biasing amplifier circuits. You will be able to understand the operational amplifier parameters, design different application circuits like adder, subtractor, integrator, and differentiator. At the end, you will be also able to identify and understand different types of number systems in the digital fundamentals, theorems, postulates of Boolean algebra in order to minimize and simplify any Boolean expression, which is a complex form, and the basic components of digital circuits known as logic gates in order to build basic digital circuits, and hence you can build very complex circuits on the basis of this knowledge. So this was all about this course and the motivation for this course. And at the end, I would also like to give you the list of faculty members who are engaged in this course along with me. And for any query, you can contact to any of the faculty members, whether this query is related to theoretical subjects, or the laboratory practicals. So along with me, there are 4 more faculty members, Ms. Shweta, Mr. Dheeraj Kalra, Ms. Alka Agrawal, and Mr. Deepak Mittal. And the contacts numbers are given here. So for any query, you can contact to any of the faculty members. So that is all for this introductory lecture, and the theory lecture will be started with the semiconductor materials in lecture 1. Thank you.